a member of the student committee organizing the next FENS Forum to be held in Barcelona in 2012. I got my PhD on neuroscience 1 year ago, and now I'm working as a postdoc at the Autonomous University of Barcelona in the group of Professor Bernardo Castellano and Professor Berta González. The main objective of our research is to analyze how different microenvironments generated in the CNS by the selective overexpression of cytokines can modulate the glial and immune reaction associated to different kinds of injuries. But today I will introduce you Dr. Barry Dickson, who will give a plenary lecture on the next FENS Forum entitled Wired for Sex, the Neurobiology of Drosophila Mating Behaviours. Good morning, Dr. Dickson.
Good morning, Barry. Thanks for the invitation for the interview.
Dr. Barry Dickson is the scientific director of the Research Institute of Pathology in Vienna. The main goal of his project is to understand how information processing in defined neuronal circuits generate complex animal behavior. As a model, they are focused on the flight mating behaviors in Drosophila. What would work with flies has the great advantage that genetic tools can be used to identify and modify the specific neuronal circuits. Dr. Barry Dickson, with this promising title, what will be the main taking-home message that you will leave to the audience?
So the main message from my talk will be that we are beginning to unravel the circuits in the fly brain that control the mating behaviors of males and females, and that the difference between the two sexes is not so much in how they detect and process sensory information, nor in their motor outputs, but rather how the two are coupled, so that the circuits involved in decision making and action selection that are sexually dimorphic.
What's your advice to young researchers to succeed in neuroscience?
I think to succeed in neuroscience, my advice to young researchers would be to choose your problem well, to pick a problem that is obviously important, but also a difficult yet tractable problem. Also to choose your mentors well, to get training from the right people, the best people in the field, but at the same time to maintain your independence. And then in your own research to be bold and creative and also persistent.
What do you think is the missing piece in the puzzle of animal behavior?
Yeah, I think the big piece of the puzzle that we're missing is an understanding of the decision-making circuitry. So we have, neuroscience has a fairly good understanding of the initial events of sensory detection and processing, and also about the motor circuits that generate motor patterns, but we really have a very poor understanding of how those two are coupled. These are the processes of decision-making and action selection, where our understanding really is still very rudimentary, and I think that's the key to understanding animal behavior and animal cognition.
Thank you, Dr. Dickson, for this interview. We look forward to see you in the plenary lecture of Dr. Barry Dickson next July. Thank you and goodbye!